Hello YouTubers, welcome to Control Freak, a series where I teach you how to counter recoil, what situations to use kits in and what situations to avoid, and why. And today's guest of honor is the G36C. As you can see, I'm putting on the heavy barrel and Cobra or red dot. The G36C is very, very good at medium range due to its decent rate of fire and its good recoil control and the lack of a bullet deviation at that range. So let's talk about controlling the recoil. It's also pretty good at long range. There are better solutions. It's okay at close range. There are better solutions. We'll talk about that in a second. So first, let's shoot without controlling the recoil. 10-round burst, straight up vertical recoil. You simply counter that by pulling straight down. So let's show countering that and where the let off is after I dump about 10 bullets out of the mag. Okay, see how far that controller traveled, or the mouse traveled? Okay, that far. Let's do it again. Okay, so that's how far I'm countering the recoil. So let's talk about bursting this gun and at what distances. This is the extent of medium range right here where I'm looking. You can get around with an 8-round burst all day and come back and fire again. At close range, you could just drop the hammer. And of course, I am using heavy barrel, so that doesn't help my hip fire. It worsens it. So if you have time, just go ADS, and you can just drop the hammer. Long range, let's talk about the tip of the nose. The jet, you're talking 6-7 round bursts if you can. And that's when you notice that horizontal sway a little bit more. If you were to put if you were to put foregrip on this, the sway would be even worse. Your bullet deviation would be even worse. So it's counterproductive at those ranges. Foregrip only helps you at close ranges. It hurts you at long ranges. I posted some footage the other day of me picking up this kit by mistake because I was out of ammo and wrecking some people. I'll link that down below. So let's look at the hard data of the guns, and I'm comparing this to the ACWR with heavy barrel because that's kind of my go-to kit for most of the large maps. And the top graph where it says damage, that's your damage per bullet over distance. Green is a G36. Orange or red is the ACWR. And as you can see, the G36 does a ton more damage up to and about 50 meters. So now let's look at the time to kill at the very left for vanilla. Well, why is the ACWR so close in time to kill up to about 35 to 40 meters? Because it shoots 850 rounds a minute compared to 750. But if you notice at that 40 meter range, it's ACWR the whole way, all day. That's because of this high rate of fire, extreme accuracy, and the most important thing, go back to the top chart, it loses very little bullet damage over time. See how that orange-red line's kind of steady decline, where it might be only 2 points of damage over 90 meters? Well, look at the G36. It starts off at 25 and ends up at 16.7. That's horrible. That's a huge drop-off compared to the ACWR. So again, both these kits are very good. I enjoy using the G36. It's a very, very good medium-range gun. It's a good close quarters gun, but it can be upshot by many, many kits. And it's pretty good at long range. What am I saying? It's pretty well balanced, and you should be able to use it on any map you want and do pretty well with it. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Control Freak, guys, and don't forget to let me know what you think below. Take care, YouTubes.